Welcome, 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 beautiful souls. Thank you so much for joining me today on Frequency of Abundance. I am Natan Brahosky, your host with the most. And here we are finishing week 2, rounding out the beauty that is season 7. This is the season we're focusing on legacy and everything that means in all the different regards. Oops, dropping things, sorry. Now, if we're looking at where we came from this week, we started with Motivational Monday, living as a legend in training. Transformational Tuesday was your ripple effect is already happening. Wealth Wednesday was pass it on, energy, wisdom, and wealth. Yesterday we did Thought Leadership Thursday. Don't just be building a brand, build a bloodline of brilliance. And today, to round out the week, Monday to Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern, and on the weekends, binge watch. We're going to just restream it a couple times a day the whole week so you have fun all weekend long. Today on Fearless Friday, we're doing Legacy Requires the Courage to Be First. That's where the cycle breakers are the architects of the new timelines. And it's not everyone that has the guts to go first. But legacy isn't built by followers, it's forged by the brave. So the cycle breakers, those rebels, they're not just rebels, they're architects. They're builders of new timelines, leaders of a future that's worth living into. If that's you, oh man, you're going to have some fun in the sun today. It is time to rise. It is time to rise. I'm going to put some contact in the chat. There you go. Come join us. You can pop in on LinkedIn. There's the group. And we are live 7 days a week here. Now, take a look. If it's something that resonates, it's free. The beautiful people at Allure Creative Agency, they sponsor us. This and the Voices That Lead podcast, our sister web series, just to make sure that we have enough influence and contact and impact globally to really get the messages out there. We're looking at, as all things, starting with, ideas and taking those ideas and forming them into some coherent strategy and thought and a plan. And you're like, okay, interesting. So are you on a mission? Yes. And if you tell enough people that you're on a mission and they join you now, that becomes a movement. And if your movement picks up enough wind, you get that grassroots movement. Now all of a sudden it becomes a cause. So join us on the movement, join us in the mission, join us on the cause. We are here because we believe the frequency of abundance is something everyone needs to feel. And that when they truly stand and feel that abundance is going to equal gratitude, and they're going to feel so happy. And that is just the most beautiful, joyful expression of where we're coming from and what we are trying to do. So, on today's episode, let's look at, we're going to be diving into something most people won't even talk about. Not because they don't believe in it, they just don't have the courage to live it. Legacy requires the courage to be first. Let that sink in. You don't inherit legacy. You ignite it. You don't wait for permission. You claim the space. You go first. And going first means you're going alone. At least for a while. So, if they haven't told you, let me share this with you. This is the truth about being first. Being first is lonely. When I started Allure, I didn't sleep for the first 2 years. I just 7 days a week, around the clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm still typing away and my wife's asking me to go to bed. Boom, 7, 8 o'clock next morning, 5, 6, 7 hours sleep maximum. Boom, get up, go, go, go. But with a smile on my face. I was so excited and raring to go. I was so happy. Like, food, sleep, these things just get in the way. I wanted to be there. I wanted to do it. So the truth about being first is lonely. People will doubt you. They'll say, you're working too long, too hard, and you haven't had anything to show for it. You're being silly. You'll doubt yourself. Why am I doing this? How long do I have to keep doing this? Why is this so hard? Why isn't this working yet? And you're going to wrestle with the question, who am I to lead this change? But let me flip that for you. Who are you not to? The first person through the wall gets cut. But they also redesign the map. So the more you sweat in training, the less you're going to bleed in battle. And now is the time to learn to be comfortable being uncomfortable. Legacy is uncomfortable. It's courageous. It's not about being liked. It's about being aligned. So take a look at some actionable frameworks. If we're going to become the first, here's how to step into being the first in your field, in your family, in your future. Number 1, face the resistance. There's going to be internal and external resistance. So we're going to be looking at internally. Your internal resistance will be imposter syndrome, procrastination, fear of being judged. Your external resistance, criticism, lack of support, financial pressure. Here's an exercise. Write down the top 3 fears you have about going first. And then write the opposite. If your fear is they'll laugh at me, the opposite is they'll be inspired by me. See what you can push and flip. It's the same coin, but I want you to see the other side of it. That was number 1, face the resistance. Number 2, initiate the new identity. Don't wait until you feel ready. You're not going to have 16 green lights turn green all in a row before you leave the house. Never going to happen. I need you to embody the version of you that has already led the way. Let's record a 30-second voice memo for your future self. What do they thank you for? What did you do now that your future self says thank you? That made it easier for me. That changed everything. Thank you. That was 2, initiate the new identity. 1 was face the resistance. Here's 3, reinforce your why. Your why is your shield. Nothing can get past that because it's your own personal why. How you do what you do? Sure. Some people, absolutely. They may critique you. That's how you do it. When you do it, where you do it, all those other questions, sure. People can get down on you. But why? That's your personal one. No one can say, that's a stupid why. It doesn't work that way. It's extremely personal, and I love that. So, your why is your shield. Nothing gets past it. I want you to revisit it daily. It's your emotional armor. A wisdom nugget would be, if your why doesn't make you cry, it's not your why. It's just a goal. When people talk about their why, they say, excuse me, I'm getting emotional. Because that's what your why is supposed to do to you. It's supposed to be so profound that the hairs on your arm stand up, makes you get turned on. If you're not turned on, how do you turn on others? That's where the focal point comes. That's your why. Now, number 4 would be surround and support. Being first doesn't mean being alone forever. After a couple years of me working this, then other people saw the mission I was on, and they wanted to join. And then it became a movement. And then it was easier to find mentors and allies, mirrors, cheerleaders. It was wonderful. Clients, of course, that came with everything. So an action step would be schedule a one-on-one with somebody who's 5 steps ahead of you. And mentor someone 2 steps behind. Think about how powerful that would be for them and for you. Excuse me, I had coffee this morning. That's why I've got my Greek mountain tea, keep me silver smooth. One-on-one, someone 5 steps ahead of you, and mentor someone 2 steps behind. You cannot overemphasize how much your life will change. I personally am taking that plunge myself, just so you know. I have somebody that I don't believe is 2 steps behind me, but they do, which is even more important. So I'm helping them get over their mindset to get to where they're supposed to be. And at the same time, it's wonderful that while we're helping them get to the right mindset to get to where they need to be, I also have somebody who I believe is 5 steps ahead of me, and they're looking at me going, oh no, you're much closer than you think. And I'm like, I can't even see that. And that's the beauty. You can't see that. That's why you have a mentor. If you're a coach and you don't have a coach, how hypocritical is that? So I'm playing at a level that I like, that I'm happy and comfortable with, and I have people that I value above me that are helping me not stay comfortable and rise up, rise up, rise up. Because I'm constantly going up, I have people that, even though I'm okay with them, they feel that they're a couple levels below me, and I'm helping them rise up, rise up, rise up. You remember we talked about how the tide rises all boats? That's level 1. Accepting that. Level 2, looking around and noticing the different sizes of boats and acknowledging your size in relation to everyone around you. That's level 2, noticing the size of everyone around you and your size in relation. Level 3, realizing that you're not a boat, but you're the tide that rises all boats. That's where I'd like you to get to. Now, if you're already there, if you're already at that beautiful, magical level, if you're already playing at 9 out of 10 personally and professionally, I want you to come over to the other side. One of the other cool things that Allure Creative does is sponsor our sister web series, and that's Voices That Lead. This one isn't just me chitty-chatty. This one's me interviewing the most incredible, interesting people, and it's specific on the 3 questions about leaders, legacy, and how to help somebody else become limitless. That's something that resonates with you? Please, come on. I'd love to have you on the show.
Ever wonder what sets real leaders apart? It's not the corner office, it's the impact they make. Welcome to the Voices That Lead podcast with Natan Verkovsky, where we dive deep with leaders who put service first. These aren't just CEOs or big names. They're people making a difference, building legacies through acts of kindness, mentorship, and heart. Every episode you'll hear powerful stories, straight from those who lift others up and inspire change. Looking for practical advice, authentic conversations, or just a spark to unleash your own limitless potential? You'll find it here. Because leadership isn't just about where you end up, it's about who you help along the way. Join the community and get inspired. Reach out to be a featured guest on the program. Leaders, legacy, limitless. Subscribe to the Voices That Lead podcast. Join us as a speaker and let others be inspired by you. Become the leader you're meant to be.
I like that. Become the leader you're meant to be, and I think we all deserve that. So, join us as we come back in. We're looking at the 5th and final stage, taking the stage. Visibility isn't vanity. It's responsibility. I'm everywhere, all the time. I'm online every day. Not just online, we live online. I meant like I'm on air every day. So you must be seen if you want to be followed. And I'm blessed that tens of thousands of people do follow me. So the next step is that if I have that responsibility on my shoulders, it's not vanity. Oh, look at me. I have tens of thousands of people. I'm visible. It's responsibility. What are you visible for? What do you do? What do you say? How do you live? How do you communicate? How do you integrate? How do you bring that community up? How do you act as the wave? That's the responsibility you have. The life you save, you're not responsible for. So next step would be post a 2-minute video today on one belief you stand for. Not for likes, for legacy. That's it. You need help? Reach out to me. You want an audience? I'll put you into my world. Come get involved. Come have some fun. Everything is available for you. Contact information is in the chat. Come play. Let's look at the next section, mindset mastery. Courage isn't loud. You don't need to roar. You just need to decide. Courage often looks like saying no when it's easier to say yes, speaking up when silence feels safer, walking away from legacy killers, toxic people, old habits. So here's a reflection prompt. What's one pattern I inherited that I will end with me? That's how legacy starts, with a whisper, not a war. You can't lose the whisper, but you could lose the war. That's why we start with something that is inconquerable. Let's look at some legacy loops, where if you break the cycle, you build the future. So, like all of us, you were handed a script. Maybe it read, play small, don't ruffle feathers, don't rock the boat, wait your turn, don't want too much. Burn it. Your future kids, your teens, your clients, they deserve an unscripted you. So look at a legacy loop rewrite. Write a new family motto, a new team mantra, something worth repeating for 3 generations. Example, in this family we go first. We don't inherit limits, we dissolve them. We are the ones we were waiting for. You be your own hero. So let's take a look at some energetic anchors. Really lock it in, make it sink, make it succinct, and make it really sink in. Legacy isn't a project, it's a practice. It's not something that we do, it's not something that we did, it's something that we're doing. It's a practice. Why do you think there's certain professions that they don't say, aha, I'm a master of this? Example, can I be a master carpenter? Absolutely. Do you say, I practice carpentry? No, you say, I'm a carpenter. What about medicine? Do you say, I'm a master doctor? No, you say, I'm a doctor, and you say, I practice medicine. What about a lawyer? Do you master law? No, I practice law. Maybe you can name another one. Put it in the chat. But there's certain professions that you can master, and there's certain professions that you can't. Law, medicine, you can't master those. Thus, you can only practice. Practice doesn't make perfect. Practice just makes permanent. Perfect practice makes perfect. Focus. So here's 3 daily energetic anchors that can embody being first. Number 1, physical anchor. A posture or breath work you do every morning. Try the Superman pose. And 3 deep inhales. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Repeat 3 times. That's your physical anchor. Mental anchor. A 1-sentence mantra. I go first, so others don't have to stay stuck. That's what I did with Allura. I went in, I came online. I've been an elite energy coach for about 30 years. I started with Olympians, national sports teams, Cirque du Soleil acrobats. Had about 20,000 people come through my hands as an Olympic elite energy coach. And then I came online and it was awful. Right at the beginning of the pandemic, and I'm like, this is horrible. And I said, I gotta go first. I gotta make something so that other people don't have to go through what I went through. That's why I go first so others don't have to stay stuck. Really resonates with me because I do that. I did that. I am that. So here's an energetic exercise for you. Close your eyes. Picture your grandchildren watching a hologram of your life story. Are they proud, surprised, moved? Now go live accordingly. Let's take a look at some of the cool depth of where we're coming from. And I want to make sure, before we go into some deep thoughts to finish off today, I want you to know this is a place for you. The beautiful people at Allura Creative, the only not-for-profit public relations house in the world, they've created this place. So if you're a coach, healer, therapist, if you're an agency owner, if you're a specialist, if you're somebody that likes to hunt whales, C-suite, leader, owner, founders, fundraisers, executives, we blow a dog whistle to them. We have a proprietary methodology. It's licensed out to enterprise. There's nothing like it on earth. That's why we're the first and only not-for-profit public relations house. So no transactional friends, handpick the people who are trying to do something and make some good, do some good, be some good. Those are the ones we want to play with. If that's you, please reach out to me. I'd love to say hi and introduce you to my friends.
I'm excited to introduce you to Allura Creative Agency, the world's first and only not-for-profit public relations powerhouse. Our mission is to increase your brand's visibility, credibility, and extend your global audience. In short, we hunt the whales for you. Our proprietary methodology blows a dog whistle to C-suite executives, leaders, founders, and owners across any industry. Welcome to our Executive Engagement Engine trademark. That's our secret sauce. It includes 3 proprietary processes: our Engagement Ignition trademark pre-event outreach process, our Commitment Catalyst trademark butts and seats process, and our Fortune Follow-ups trademark post-event outreach. These ensure the highest level of interest, virtual attendance, and follow-up conversations. As the world's first and only not-for-profit public relations powerhouse, what's our promise to you? Unparalleled commitment to transparency, ethical engagement, and impactful results. Partner with Allura Creative Agency and experience transformative executive engagement. Book a time to speak with us today, and here's to the evolution of your brand.
How wonderful. And I really, really appreciate that. Brand is so important. A lot of agencies, they do all the fun things. That's great. We're not an agency. We're a public relations powerhouse. Allura is incredible. It has its own agencies. It has a production house. It has an event production and promotion house. It is entirely equipped with remote and internal systems, teams, everything available needed to really help you big up and play a much bigger game than you're at. So reach out if there's anything we can do personally as an elite energy coach. Have you come on the show, come on Voices That Lead, have you introduced to my circle of friends. Reach out professionally with Allura and to big up your brand. Have you connect to some of the incredible speaking engages and stages that I stay and play on, and the people I can promote you to get there. So let's focus on really making sure that you know that you're not here by accident. You're not listening to this by coincidence. You're the one. The first in your family, the first in your field, the first of your story. To stop the cycle, to build the future, to live in your legacy. Not one day, but today. So go first, be loud about what matters. Be bold in your becoming. Remember, the legacy begins when you decide to move. Join us every day. We're going to be restreaming all weekend. Next week, we end up week 3 on season 7. Legacy on Frequency of Abundance. It's going to be so much fun in the sun. Come on over tomorrow. Reach out to me personally and professionally. Contact information is in the chat. And as always,